Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex forecast. So market is still not clear and it's a little bit difficult to trade right now, definitely in the swing trading. We don't have clean situations. A lot of pairs are in the range and we don't know if price might go down or we'll have some retracements after those big moves. So I tried to find something for this week, but really it was not easy. It was difficult. But I will show you some pairs which you can check. Of course, if you don't see the setups, if you feel that you don't want to trade, don't do it. It's always better to wait. Trading is also about the patience, not only to find the setups every week and trade. Definitely, it's good time to scalp on the lower time frames because there we can have those small micro trends or moves. So definitely, it's good market still to do it. Problem is definitely with the swing trading, with the long term or mid term trades. Yeah. So first pair will be AUDCAD. If we pay attention to weekly chart, we will see that price is on the resistance level. Here, yes, we have some level. If we go back a little bit, we see that we have also previous spikes here. Next resistance on the weekly chart will be around this zone. So we see that this pair went down fast. And right now we had immediately retracement back to this level where this whole move just started. Yes, we are on this, if I can say, zero line. Yes, we also have trend line. Let me just change the color of this trend line. We have uh, we have this. Maybe we have this trend line here. So we see that price is almost, yes, it's like right now on the resistance plus trend line. So this is a really good profit zone on the weekly chart. So what we might get, we might have some reactions here and maybe price will go down, or we'll see that price is ranging. We'll see some price will wait for some decisions and then breakout and continuation, or price will go down. And in case if price would like to go down, next support area on the weekly chart is here. We don't have anything lower. Yes, on the weekly chart, yes, we can try to trade or target the previous lows, but this is the closest support in case of some reactions. Yes. Still, we know that price right now we see went up fast. What we might get at some point, that price maybe will go lower, will create a higher low, yes, and then will continue to go up. Yes, something like this. This might be also an option. So that's why short scenarios can still work out, and we can still try to target some levels. So let's see daily chart and what see on the daily. It's like double top right now on the daily on the resistance. We still have situation that price. We see that previously we had some false breakouts, so maybe price will retest this again. This is good area to look for short bounce entries aggressively against the daily move, because weekly is still pointing down, daily is pointing up, but short entries target 36 EMA, this support level. It's good to check. Yes, let's try to maybe adjust our trend line on the daily. So we'll see where exactly we have our line, and we see that there is still some room, like 60, maybe 80 pips to target this. Plus, we have daily resistance level. We see that price reacted here, also some reactions here. So maybe still will continue to go down, sorry, up, or we'll have like a retracement and then continuation to target to retest this level. But right now, because of the double top, because of the weekly resistance, we can say, okay, maybe price will react and will go down. So how we can benefit possible retracements? We need to wait definitely for at least this trend line breakout, and after trend line breakout we can look for the short 1 to 3s and try to target daily 36 EMA. Yes, this is our main goal. So it's like maybe 100, 120 pips. So after breakout, of course, we have to go to lower time frames and try to look for short 1 to 3s after breakout. Yes, and then if price creates lower low, lower high, we can look for short entries. And of course, because daily is pointing up, we still have more room to go. Yes, maybe this double top on the daily chart will be just like a false thing, and price will still continue to go up. So if you get another breakout in long quantities, then you can look for buys definitely. Euro Aussie. What we have on the Euro Aussie is weekly 36 CMA, weekly support area here. If I zoom out, we'll see that it's quite strong area of some support. We see this. Next support level for this pair will be a little bit lower, so we still have some space to go down. This is our trend line, so we see that this support is connected with this trend line. So maybe another push down, yes, to retest this, and maybe reaction, and maybe some up moves. We will see. Definitely good area right now. And same like Aussie dollar CAD, we have on the Aussie CAD we had double top. Here we have double bottom. So because of the support and double bottom, we can try to take trades against main direction target 36 CMA plus resistance, which is here. We see price reacted here, here, also here, some reactions here. So we have some room, target 400, 450 pips, quite big. In case of the breakout, second support 250, trend line 400. So this is good, also good zone. Yes, so we see that this might be the beginning of the range of this pair. Yes, so what we can say, okay, if we would like to trade against main direction, look for long bounce entries. We have this trend line breakout. We have this trend line, and whenever we get breakout, whenever you get some 1, 2, 3s here, yes, if you see that price is staying above, you can look for long entries and try to target this resistance level. If you see that price is breaking this support level and stay below, and we will have lower lows and lower highs, again, definitely you can look for short entries. Yeah, so basically on the Euro Aussie, we also have to wait for some breakouts of this level, and then we can go up or down. Yes, and we know the targets from the higher time frames. EURCHF, I discussed this last week, and we are still in the same zone. This is really good looking support level. This price went down a lot, yes, and also you see how we were going down, and then price slowed down. Of course, we can still continue to go down to the next level, which is here. We are right now around the round number. It's like close. It's like 1.05. So this is also quite important level, not only because of the support, but also about the round number. We have trend line, so retracement back to 36, back to trend line. Yes, this might happen, but I was discussing those retracement even from this level. We see the price retrace, but then continue to go down. So maybe we'll have like range and price break and continue to go down still. Yes. Anyway, we are still struggling, and we have room for the retracement, so we can look for possible right now long buy bounce entries. Yes, after trend line breakout. So whenever price break the trend line, you can look for possible buy scenarios. If we look for the resistance on the daily chart, this might be our next level of the resistance. Yes, probably we will not have much history, so we can only use situation which was here. Yes, so we have this. So after breakout, you can look for long entries target this, and of course weekly 36 CMA plus weekly trend line, definitely. Yes, but if price continue to go down, yes, your focus should be also for sell opportunities, because we are still in a downtrend, yes, on the daily and on the weekly chart. GBP US dollar in the range, definitely, if you pay attention to daily, but let's start from the weekly. Of course, weekly is pointing still down. We are below the 36. Yes, we have EMA crossovers. Really strong move, strong retracement, and right now we don't know what we have here on the daily chart. Would definitely, it will show us Range, we have weekly resistance level here. Yes, we see those previous false breakouts. Support area on the weekly chart is here. Yes, so it looks like a short weekly 1 to 3, but if we pay attention to some details on the daily, we will see that simply price is in the range right now. Yes, it's in the range. We have this. We can draw this support zone. Yes, if we unzoom, we'll see that this support is also important. In between, we have something, but price didn't react exactly here. Yes, only here, but then we see that it's going between those two levels. So right now, what we can say, okay, we trade in the range. The thing is that we have this 4-hour chart, 1 to 3, of course. Price action is not clear here. We see that we have volatility, and price is in the range. Volatility, range. Volatility up, volatility down, small range. Yes, so we see that it's not clear like here. Price went up, went down, range went down. So not clear price action, but we still have daily is pointing down, weekly is pointing down. So we can try to look for short entries here on the lower time frames. Or if you don't like, yes, you say, okay, I wait for price to reach this support level, and then I will try to look for the long bounce entries and try to target this because I will be trading in this big range here. Or I will wait for breakouts and I will look for short entries after support level breakout. Yeah, so this is also option for us. In the ranges, the best way to trade is, of course, on the resistance or on the support in the middle. It's always a little bit more aggressive, but we can still do it. Yes, if in terms of the intraday and scalping. So we have the 4-hour chart 1 to 3, and we can go to 15-minute time frame right now. We wait for the 15-minute 1 to 3, and then we can look for short entries combinations. We can do it on the 15-minute chart, or we can combine this with the 5-minute or maybe 1-minute chart or some Renko settings. Yes, scalping settings to look for short entries and then target our support level. This still might be a good target for intraday 100 pips. It's quite quite nice. Yes, uh, and this is how I see. If price continue to go up, it's difficult to say right now. There are some options to look for buys, but right now, it depends how price will break it. Yeah, so difficult to say. So I will not show you here because simply I didn't see the breakout. But there is also option. Anyway, if we see that price is going up, then wait for this area to retest and look for some breakouts to go long or bounces to go short. If you see that price is volatile, yes, if this is false breakout and price will be volatile and start to create 1 to 3s, then you can use those pullbacks to look for the lower time frames and look for buys. Yes, but like I said, I don't know, but this is also an option. New Zealand yen weekly chart. We are still in downtrend. Yes, it's really strong. We have this trend line with at least 3 touches. If we pay attention to resistance on the weekly chart, this is our resistance level. Another one will be here. We have spikes here. We also have this big spike. Yes, so we see that retracement is still possible to resistance 36 or even higher, but right now price is struggling. And if we go to daily chart, we exactly also like on the GBPUSD dollar, we have range, but this range is a little bit more visible. It's a little bit longer, yes, than on the GBPUSD dollar. So we go to 4-hour chart, and what we have, yes, we are right now almost on the tops. Yes, if we see there is still potential. You see false breakout here, and here. So we also can get another situation like this, and this would be perfect, to be honest. Yes, to see that price is spiking or is touching resistance. So in this case, I would wait for some retracements to the 12 or 36 EMA and still long entries, and then target this resistance level. This is what I would like to get. And then if price reach this level again, you can look for breakouts and long buy entries or bounces and look for short entries. Yes, so this is option. So how about those long scenarios? Right now we see that the price went up. We have 1 hour chart 1 to 3. So whenever we get some breakouts of this 2 to 3 line, we can look for long entries on the 5 or 15 minute. Let's check 5 minute. Yes, we see that we don't have clean trend line here, so it will be difficult to draw anything. Yes, because we don't have nothing here. So breakout of the 36 and then set up above with the EMA crossover. This will be your potential long 1 to 3, and this might be your target. Pay attention if you decide to scalp. Pay attention to those previous highs. Yes, because price also might retest and react. If you see that price is breaking perfect, look for next one, which in my opinion will be better, especially to see bounces. Yes, or 4 hour chart 1 to 3. Yes, and then lower time frame entries. But right now, I wouldn't look for any short bounce entries because to be honest, it's good to see that price is retesting. We have situation like here that price went down, retraced, and retested this area. Yes, and then react. So maybe we'll have exactly the same here. Price will go up, down, retest, yes, and then this. So we will see. Yes, definitely. Right now, I would just focus on longs. If price is not retracing to this level, but we'll see. Okay, it's going down. It's breaking. If it breaks the 36 EMA, yes, we can look for short entries definitely. And then same story. We wait for the support and we look for the long bounce entries or breakout of this for continuation. USDCAD, yeah, we discussed also this pair some times ago about the potential long entries, but we see that price didn't continue. Yes, just started to range, and we have situation on the weekly chart that we had this really strong move, some retracement, and price is right now in the range. We have this support area here, almost touched here. We have next support level around this zone. Yes, we have some spikes also here, so we have it. Resistance of course will be higher, but it will be somewhere around this area. We are on the 12. Retracement can be possible still to retest the 36 to create a long weekly 1 to 3, or still continuation because of the 12 EMA. On the daily, what we have, yes, is this range or even wedge, yes, something like this. Right now we are close to support level, so what we do, we go to lower time frames, and what we would like to get is retracement, ideally to 36 EMA, look for short entries and target this. And then at this level we can have breakout or bounce. If we have bounce, our target will be trend line, and next target will be our resistance. Yes, so this is scenario if price won't create 4 hour chart 1 to 3, but will continue to go up at this level. You can look for some reactions. Yes, if we have like straightforward move up at this level, you can look for short entries. Yes, and then target, I don't know, maybe the 36 EMA. Yes, it depends where the 36 will be. Yes, because what we might get, maybe price will go up, will retest this, will retrace, will create a 4 hour chart long 1 to 3, and will continue to go up to retest this level. So that's why if you look for short bounce entries around this area, remember to target the 36 EMA. Yes, if we see that price is breaking 36 EMA, will going down, then again we will have this support level. Yeah, so this is our situation. But of course, I show you some ideas. Yes, but right now the closest idea is to get retracement back to the 36 and then start to look for the short entries after for our short 1 to 3. Yes, yes. So right now we need to wait. We see that it's difficult to draw any line here, but at least breakout of this line and look for short entries definitely. Yes, right now no long entries because we are still pointing down on the 4-hour chart, daily chart. It's in the range, difficult to say. Um, but I wouldn't trade longs because we are not on the good level. Yes, this is good level to try to find the long entries because price retested this a couple of times. So this is USDCAD and oil. Yes, I know that some of you are interested in oil because of the whole situation. So what we have, of course, do we have any history? We don't have, but definitely oil was on the really low level. I think there was small room to go lower, but right now I don't have history. On the weekly, we can still get some retracements. Yes, definitely. Yes, this is our closest resistance level on the weekly chart, and we also have some resistance level here. Yes, so we have those two levels where price might retest and then still continue to go down. We have to remember that we are really in the really powerful downtrend. Yes, previously after big moves, we also had some retracements. Yes, so that's why we might also expect here. We on the daily chart, if we look for trend line, this will be our trend line. And right now, what we have is a profit zone, which is of course our 36 EMA. Yeah? So what we can do on oil, yes, we have our trend line. We wait for breakouts right now. Yes, I would wait for. I would say, okay, whenever we get breakout of this level, we look for buys and we target resistance plus trend line. If we get breakout of this trend line, we look for short entries, and then definitely we can try to target maybe even this support level first. Yes, we can try to target first this level here. This is, by the way, same zone. Yes, this resistance, sorry, this support. It will. For me, it's same area. It's nothing changed here in terms of the long term. Yes, maybe for intraday or scalper, maybe this is the difference. But for me, this is area of first support where price might retest after breakout, and then of course we go lower to previous lows. Yes. So this is what we can do on oil. Yes, this is Brent oil, not crude, but Brent. But basically, both of them are more or less the same. Okay, guys, so that's all from my side. Wish you all wonderful week. And remember, if you don't see anything special, it doesn't mean that it's a problem with you. And because many traders also have problems that they don't trust their analysis. But sometimes market is not giving us a clean view, a clean move. So it means that we have to wait. It's better to wait with patience than take unnecessary risk and make bad decision and lose some profit. So thanks a lot. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, and see you soon. Bye.